What is up, everybody? This is Majin Grimlock here, and we are back with Data Live Spirit Pledge HD. Now, the last banner we got came out about 2 weeks ago, so Mayuri's banner is still out now. So, we got about, I think goes down on the 20th, so about another week left for her banner. Now, I know it's been a long time for a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people asking a lot of questions, so I want to kind of address that. So yeah, it's been a minute since the last new banner, and there hasn't really been any new events yet. But I just want to say that does not surprise me. We've had some times like that in the old version of the game where it would just be kind of dry for a minute. That's really with a lot of gacha games. And then one thing that I wanted to just kind of remind people, like, this is still an old game, just a new version of it. So like, they brung in old players while also advertising to newer players who hadn't heard of the game yet. So they're still, I can tell they're still struggling to kind of keep that balance for new and older players, to make sure that, to try to make sure that newer players don't feel too overwhelmed, but also try to make sure that the older players, don't get bored and leave, and keep them around. So I just wanted to let people know, like, don't worry, we're going to get more stuff in the future. And this is what I'm going to talk about for this video. So first of all, as you can see the spirit I have on my home screen, we have way more spirits that we're going to get from here. I've seen a lot of people asking, how do I have this spirit? How do I have that spirit? Like I said, a lot of these came from the old version of the game. They're going to come back eventually. Just like Inverse Toka and Mayuri, all of them, they were out like the beginning of the game. These were two of the first spirits out that I remember from the first few months of the game, at least. So they're not exactly going in the same order, I can tell. And I'm about to go over that in a second as well. But as of right now, they've gone up until Mayuri Judgment, the movie. So all of season 2 spirits are out right now, and then up until the movie, so we have Mayuri. But there's also one more character who, I don't know if she's going to be out right after her, but we have this Toka, Shekinah Toka, who is also on Mayuri Judgment. She on the original version came out way before Mayuri. Like, I started playing, the game first started was like June or July. I started playing in like August, September, around that time of 2020. About a month or so after the game first came out. So when I started playing, she was already out. And so was Inverse Toka, actually. So they're not going in the same order already. So I can't exactly tell you how they're going to do it, what order they're going to be releasing the spirits, but I just know that they will be coming back eventually. And for all of us old players who still have these characters wondering why we can't play them, it's because they haven't been updated yet. Like, I click on Shekinah Toka, like, can't even use her skills, but can't even upgrade her skills yet, because they're still being updated to fit in with the new version. And if you see her crystal, I had all of her crystals too. I'll tell that story later. They was an accident. But see, it just says it's gonna raise up attack by 10% temporarily. She doesn't have any recommended gems. I just put some on her, and even her Sephiroth set doesn't have the full effect yet. So that's for all of us old players who have these characters wondering why they don't have their skills and stuff, because they haven't been updated yet. When their banner returns on this version of the game, then the characters, their Sephiroth, all their skills, all that will be updated for any changes that they're going to make. So I just want everyone to keep that in mind. But so for the next character out, it could be her, Shekinah Toka, if they do try to go in a certain order. But I'm not, like I said, I can't really say, because she came out way before Mayuri. And another character that came out before Mayuri was Natsumi, who was one of my favorite characters to play on the original version. She was just really fun to me, and one of my favorite characters in the show. I say between her and Kotori. So I'm not sure when she'll be out. She could be next too, if they're going in order. So it could literally go Shikana Toka, then Natsumi. But they're still updating them to fit in with their new roles. Like I said, all this wasn't in the original game. I know I had a Sephora on her. Hold on, let me do that real quick. There we go. Oop. Yeah, I think I probably put it on Miku or someone temporarily. But anyway. So, just keep in mind these characters will return. But I'm pretty sure it will probably be Shikana Toka, then Natsumi if they're trying to go in order, which it seems like they're doing more so now than they did on the original game. Well, like I said, Mayuri came out probably like November that year. Natsumi came out in October. And by the time I started playing, Shikana Toka was already out. And now there's one more character who I don't have who came out before her. And that was this Crimson Kurumi. Because I don't have her. That's why she's blank right here. But, like I said, she also came out before Mayuri. Like, she came out before Natsumi too. I think this is the first new character when I started playing who was out. So, I'm not sure when she's coming back. Because this was kind of like a game-only character. So, like I said, all the Kurumi fans, you go try and wait for her. Because she will return eventually too. All of them will come back too. So, like I said, after Mayuri, I'm not sure who will be it. We'll see the update next week, hopefully. Because her banner go down on the 20th. But that's what I'm looking at for, like, the next spirits to come out. If I'm going to guess. Like, that's my prediction, I guess. So, either Natsumi, Shikana Toka, or Crimson Kurumi. They could delay her, too. We don't know. But also, the biggest factor in, like, what I really don't know what they're going to do with are these characters, the collabs. So we had several collabs from different anime and different shows and game series. I think the first one was a certain scientific railgun or magical index. You got Makoto Mitsuka and Kuroko Shirai. On the original version of the game, they made it clear that collabs would not be rerun. So I don't know if they will bring them back one time just for this game to give the newer players a chance to get them, or I don't know if for us older players they'll just update them and then we'll be able to play them. I'm not sure how they're planning on doing that. So we'll just have to wait and see. Also, the collabs will come in at any time. So like there's just no predicting when they're going to come out until they tell us. And let's see. What else? There was something else I'll plan on saying. I'll probably remember eventually. Okay, so that's mostly it with the spirit. So, like I said, I know Mayuri's been out for a while. They happen sometimes. They'll have a banner out for sometimes a month. Sometimes they'll have a banner out for like 2 weeks. Like, just whatever they plan on doing. Also, the spirits, in case you didn't get Mayuri this time or Inverse Toka either, they'll rerun eventually. I'm pretty sure if they keep the same rules as the old game, the collabs don't get rerun, but characters were actually part of Data Live, they will come back eventually. So, not sure how they do it. She never returned, sang from Data Bullet, but she also had a free event. Her and Shikana Toka both had a free event, so I'm not sure what they'll do about that. But also, if y'all can see this blank space that says feature coming soon, that is the date mode. So that's when you can interact with your spirits. Well, on the old version, that's where you will interact with them. You can feed them, go on dates with them, and all that. That is going to be completely revamped on this version. I don't know what it's going to be now. So we'll just have to wait and see. It's coming. This is all I'm letting y'all know with this video. It's coming. We're going to have more events and more stuff coming soon. So they're just now revamping the game, trying to get everything together. There's probably going to be some bugs and stuff. We just have to wait for everything to come through. Also, we look here, there's going to be more, for the older players, we have up to volume 12 already. That's where we stopped at on the old version. I think new players got up to volume 7, I believe. So, volume 7, after that, will be Natsumi Search. So, that's what it looks like for the newer players who haven't seen it. These are the last 5 chapters that we already had with volumes. After that, I believe the Chinese version already has volume 13, I believe. So I don't really look in too much on that version because I just wait for it to come to global. But this is what I meant to mention. Nia from season 4 of Data Live. I don't know if they're like they could do her next too. Nia could be next just as well. I'm not really sure. They could just wait until they catch up until volume 12. So we have Angel Origami, Inverse Origami, all that coming before then. We don't really know. Like they could wait until then, or they could, like I said, release her next in the middle of all that. So I'm not sure how they'll do it. I doubt they'll skip all these volumes to do that though. But we'll just have to wait and see. I know she is out on the Chinese version though. So anyway, and then these events right here is on like what 4 now. They'll eventually add way more events back here too. Like I know the Runestone challenges and stuff are gone. Theater mode is gone. But like I said, they told us that in the updates on the old version. They told us what was going to be taken out and stuff. They'll be just taken down temporarily. So some of that stuff will come back, and some of that stuff will just be outright replaced. So we have to see what they'll do. Like Endless Corridor, for those of us who already made it to stage 100, they may bring back when we go up to stage 200, and it was like a race. So we'll just have to wait and see. The daily stuff never really changed. I don't think they'll add whatever this is. This is like for the gym upgrades. That's gonna come out eventually probably. But other than that, I don't think the daily stuff really got updated. But the story and the events, all that is gonna come out. They're gonna come out with new stuff eventually. So like the point of the video, just letting everyone know, just it's gonna take some time. Like we can all just be patient and just hold on for a second. New players, I know it may seem like a lot, but new stuff is gonna come out soon for y'all to enjoy. Like it happened with us too. We had to wait a while for some things to come out. We had to wait a long time for some characters to return. Like it took Inverse Toka I think it took her over a year to get her banner back. That took almost, I think, over a year actually. So we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, I don't know exactly what they plan on doing. This is just my prediction based on past events that have happened that we've had. So they're just how I'm seeing, how I'm predicting it. So I think that's basically it. That's all I wanted to let you guys know. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.